Fishing legend Stu Apt has dedicated some 50 of his 66 years to an all-consuming passion for the Silver King, a passion that pushed him to greatness. While working as a Pan Am pilot out of Miami during the 1960s, no sooner had he parked his jumbo jets before he'd race down to the Florida Keys or the Everglades to stoke the competitive fires that burned in his belly. During those halcyon years of saltwater fly fishing's infancy, Stu's 44 world records included 2 tarpon weighing more than 160 pounds landed in the same day on 12-pound test. His 2 longest-standing world records on 12-pound fly, a 136-pound sailfish and a 58-pound dolphin, have remained unbroken for more than 35 years. But it was his lifelong love affair with tarpon that brought him eternal fame as a guide, as an angler, and as an educator.
Okay, Giannini, put your finger in his mouth. I want you to feel.
How rough it is.
I want you to feel how rough it is.
On the very
That's
edge.
what.
That's what they fray. That's how they fray your leader.
Exactly.
Bottom and top. Tarpon are the same way.
I'd like to hear from an expert.
Well, I don't know that I'm an expert, but I'll tell you what. If a person can cast 50 to 55 feet and do it without a multitude of false casts, in other words, if you have the fly in your finger, left hand,
Right.
you rod in your right hand, and when you see the fish, if you can roll it out forward, shoot a little line in the back cast, and make that shot there. When you do that, roll it forward, shoot a little on the back cast, make your cast. If that's not going good, make that into your false cast. Come back again, and then you ought to be able to cast 70 feet.
Okay.
And that's pretty quick.
Right.
And seldom, unless it's just rolling fish passing by, when you're sight fishing fish in shallow water, seldom do you see them that far away and have to cast like that.
When did you develop a passion for fishing?
My passion for fishing started at a very tender young age, about 5 years old. An apartment that we were renting had a next door neighbor who had a very nice house, and I would go through the hedgerow from our apartment into their yard, and they had a large goldfish pond. And I had taken some of my mother's thread, sewing thread, a bent pin, a straight pin that I bent. I don't even know how I tied it on, but I did. And I got some white bread and rolled it into dough balls and put that on the hook. And I was fishing for these goldfish. Some of them were large. I mean, probably more than a foot long. And the ones that really fought the hardest were the mottled ones, the ones that had black and white along with the gold on them. And they would break my thread, make me feel bad that I was leaving something in their mouth. I'm sure they got rid of it because there was no barb on it. But that was my entree into the fishing world. I just don't fish tournaments for prizes or money. I fish the tournaments that benefit things like cystic fibrosis, pediatric cancer research.
I've seen you a number of times at different events, different fishing events and tournaments, and of course you usually win those things. And just so many times, without any fanfare, without anybody having to know these things, out of the generosity of your heart and just your nature, is you give your gifts away many times. And there'll be a child there with a wheelchair or someone in need, and you're always there. Everybody appreciates what you do, Stu, what you stand for and how you help so many people, and certainly how you represent the sport of fishing is second to none.
That is great for you to say that. You're getting me right here. Thank you.
I mean that, my friend.
I know you do.
Coming at us.
Okay.
Coming at us. I said he was coming at us.
Yep, he was. Get these pictures. Pop them off. One more. Okay. Thank you, guys.
What a great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Hey, look who's talking. I understand you saved my cameraman from going overboard when that fish was coming at the boat. Who helped me? Somebody kept me from going back when Ron put the boat in screaming forward to get away from that fish.
Hey, Wade, what do I have to do to get one of your bubblegum trading cards? I would love to have one of those.
Well, Stu, all you have to do is just ask.
Oh, ho, ho. Good Lord.
And I heard through the grapevine that you have one also.
This is 1983, huh?
Fish are interrupting our conversation here.
That's okay. You got him. Get that red
I
fish.
got
1983.
That's my rookie card.
Oh,
Well, I was a rookie in '82, but they didn't make one up in '82, so I brought you a rookie card.
That will be in my treasures. Thank you very, very much.
You're very welcome.
The best I can do, I don't have a rookie card because I'm too old. But the best I can do is pass on one of these that
terrific.
they put out. It's just a...
That is fabulous.
Did it as a trading card. They have some of the stuff on the back of it. You have to have good glasses to read it.
Wow.
I
didn't know one of your hobbies was fly fishing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You see this, folks? This is fantastic. A young Wade Boggs.
Now that's a Quinella.
Your lovely bride, Janine. That's where life gets at its pinnacle, right?
It really is. You know, I've truly been blessed, and she is the best thing that's ever happened to me, bar none. I can just go on and on and on and talk about her because, well, you know her, and she is awesome.
Yeah, she feels the same way about you, of course. Yeah, that's awesome. Should be a movie for sure.
Amen. From your mouth to God's ears.
Happy birthday, Stu.